everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Rachel and this is Stitched Up. So today is going to be my Waltons fabric haul, and there is a lot of fabrics that I want to show you here, but they are from two separate purchases, shall we say, because I did visit at the beginning of the year just after Christmas and bought a few fabrics and I still hadn't got around to showing you them. And then I've been again today. The lovely Jay, who's the Camden Stitch, wanted me to, well, she was interested in some of their Lycras, so we arranged that I would go today so that she could have a look at that. And while I was there, obviously it's going to happen, isn't it, that I have to get some fabrics. So payday as well, so that's always bad, isn't it? So yeah, I have got quite a few things to show you, so let's get going. So when I went at the beginning of the year, I have previously made the thread count, I think it's a thread count pattern, which is like a little jacket. I made it in black last year. I'll put a picture of it up here so you can have a look. And I'd really like to make another one of those, but a more sort of winter version. So they've got some amazing wools in at the minute, as I'm sure you know from previously when I bought the Muppet fabric. I keep calling it the Muppet fabric and it's not, is it? But anyway, they have this beautiful herringbone purple wool, which is gorgeous. And this was £8 a metre. And it is wool, it's beautiful, really, really gorgeous. This is my favourite colour in the world. I love it. I don't know if it suits me, but I don't care if it does or not because I love it. So I've got a couple of metres of this and my plan is to make that little jacket again. Now I would like to add lining to it because the first one that I made isn't lined, and it's also 3/4 length sleeves, which I don't think this is going to work in 3/4 length obviously for winter. So I am going to lengthen the sleeves to make it full length sleeves and also add a lining, so I'm going to have to draft that myself, but really, really pleased with this. It's beautiful. So that was one that I got at the beginning of the year. The next one is a cotton lawn that I saw at the time, and obviously it's not really cotton lawn weather at the minute, but it had flamingos on, so of course I had to buy it. Flamingos and leaves. It's beautiful, really beautiful, lovely navy background, really nice quality, and yeah, this was something like £3 a metre. It was really cheap, but it's lovely and soft. So that, I think I got 2 metres of it, 2.5 metres, something like that. So that's just going to be made up into something in the spring or summer. I quite fancy a shirt dress. I keep saying shirt dress, as you know, and I haven't made a shirt dress for about 3 years, but that's going to be on the plan this year, that I am going to make some more shirt dresses. Now next up is this, which is beautiful, and there's lots of leopard print crepes and viscoses out at the minute, and they have this in. They've got loads of it in still actually when I went today, and this was £2 a metre, and the reason it was £2 a metre was because she said there's a flaw in it, but I can't see the flaw at all. So this is it here, this gorgeous mustard leopard print. It has got like a rib, well, it's not ribbed, it's, I don't know what texture you call it, my mind's gone blank, but it's really lovely, a nice small leopard print, and I think this would be great for something like, you know, the Indigo dress by Tilly and the Buttons. I haven't got that pattern, and I'm not going to get that pattern because I've got a McCall's one that I prefer that I haven't made yet. So I'll put a picture of that one up here because I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I'm really fancying that in that. So I got 3 metres of this, but to be honest, I might go back and get some more because, you know, it's £2 a metre, and why not? So yeah, I can see me using that to make up a number of things actually. Then the next one I got is this gorgeous crepe, and yeah, I love it, it's absolutely beautiful. My thoughts for this was initially an Eve dress, but I do think it's very similar to the long sleeved Eve dress that I made back in October. So this is it here. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Really pretty. So I don't think I'm going to make an Eve dress. I think I will save this for something else, but it's going to be a dress for summer, isn't it? So yeah, really love that. It's gorgeous. They've still got this in as well, so those of you that do visit Waltons, because I know there's a few of my subscribers that do live fairly locally and can do a Waltons visit, they do still have this in. This wasn't expensive. I think it was £4 a metre, something like that, and yeah, I think I've got 4 metres. These were all really nicely folded and they're just in a heap now. I wanted to make some of the some more of the Sew Over It Ultimate trousers for spring, and they had this really lovely sateen in, this cotton sateen, which I love using for the ultimate trousers because it's really, they feel really comfortable, made out of cotton sateen. So this is a navy, and it's got like little diamonds on it. They initially look like spots, but they're not actually, they're diamonds. And yeah, I just thought that would be really nice for a pair of classic ultimate trousers that I can wear for work or casually as well. So yeah, I think I've got a couple of meters of that. So that was my first haul at the beginning of January, and I've been back today and I've bought all sorts. So I've gone a bit mad, to be perfectly honest, but I was looking for, I think I mentioned it in my Stitched Up weekly vlog, that I was looking for some red wool to make that Vogue dress, and they did have some red Melton, but I don't think that's quite right because it's not, I don't think it's drapey enough. I didn't want something really drapey, but the Melton's quite a stiff fabric, and because of the skirt on that, I just thought, I don't know, just feeling it, it didn't feel quite right. And that was the only sort of red that was the right colour for the red that I want for that coat. So I decided not to get that, but they did have another red that I really liked, but they didn't have enough left on the bolt, so obviously I've abandoned that for now. But I'll keep looking, and I'm sure at some point they will have something in, because they're always getting different things in. And the other thing I mentioned on my Stitched Up vlog was that I wanted to make the birder jacket, I'll put a picture of that here, in a lovely sort of pale pastel-y colour for spring. Well, I had a look in Waltons, and they had this gorgeous fabric. I'm not quite sure what it is, but this is it here. It's a lovely pale pink, but it's very much jacket weight. I don't know if you can see that. It was amongst all the linens. It's got a really nice texture to it. As I say, I'm not quite sure what it is, but I do really like the colour. These pastel colours really tend to suit my skin colouring. So I got 2.5 meters of this. It was £5 a metre, but there was 3 meters left on the bolt, so she's just given me the extra meter, so that was really good. So I've got that, and then I have got a lining to go with it. I just need to find that out. So they've got some amazing linings in there at the minute, and they're all sort of £4 a metre, or sort of £3-4 a metre. So this is the one that I got, this lovely pale pink with like a silver design on there, and it's really nice quality. Obviously the colours don't quite go together, but I think they'll be all right. I think that'll work, and it'll be quite nice. So that was the first thing that I got today. They always have a section of rolls or bolts of fabric that they reduce in price, and I always like to have a rummage around that. And the one that I rummaged around today, there was this lovely embroidered cotton, black cotton, and it was £3 a metre. So this is it here. It's a cotton lawn, but it is embroidered. I don't know if that's going to come up. Hopefully you can see I think you can just see the embroidery on there, but it's really beautiful. I don't know if I've shown you the right side. That's the other side anyway. So I don't know if there is a right or wrong side, to be honest, but it's gorgeous. I got 3 meters of that, and the plan is that I'm going to make another of the simplicity dress, you know, the trapeze dress with the fluted sleeves. I'll put a picture of it up here. I want to make another one of those out of this, because I think that dress, I'm going to do a separate pattern review on that dress, but I do think that dress needs it needs a little bit more structure than the type of fabric that I used, just to hold the flounces a little bit more. So that's destined to be another one of those. Talking about the red Melton, they had it in grey, and I had to buy it because it was gorgeous. This is it here. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful colour. It's so soft, and this is a washable Melton, so obviously you can bung it in the sewing machine, which I'm going to do. It's gorgeous, and this was £7 a metre, and I bought 4 meters of it, and the plan is to obviously make a coat out of this. I think a long belted coat, wrap coat would be really nice. So yeah, that's that one. What else did I get? I got some interfacing. I just needed some more lightweight fusible interfacing, and theirs is 90p a metre, so I've got 5 metres of that. Oh, this fabric. This was the first one that I saw today and I absolutely loved it. This is a Hobbs or Boden fabric, she said, or it's one of the designer ones that they got when they got the Hobbs and Boden stuff, but it's a crepe. It's beautiful. It's very soft on the other side, but look at that. How gorgeous is that? It's absolutely stunning. Beautiful print. Really, really love this. It's gorgeous. This was £5 a metre. And I think I've got 3 metres of this, and this will be an Eve dress because I just think it's beautiful. Yeah, so that's, hopefully you can see the print there. Gorgeous, isn't it? Really love it. It's got beautiful drape on it. And yeah, it's coming up white on screen, but it's not, it's cream. It's cream background, but it's beautiful. I think that's probably my favourite one that I've got today. What else did I get? Right then, I got another lining. The lining from my Muppet coat, they also had it in blue, because if you remember, my Muppet coat is like a green. So they had the blue version, so I bought a couple of metres of that. I really love this. These linings are such good quality. So that's going to go in my stash to be a lining for the coat. It might actually work with that. They go together quite well, don't they? And then I bought another lining as well. This was like £2 a metre. It was so reasonable. But I love it. How gorgeous is that? If I just open it out for you, it's obviously white and blue. It's got birds and flowers on there, etc. And I just think that will look lovely in like maybe a white linen for summer. That will be really nice, won't it? So I got a couple of metres of that as well, because as I say, it was £2 a metre. And we're getting there, honestly. I did buy one piece of jersey. They had this really nice leopard print jersey in. So this is lovely. It's really soft and it's like a nude background. And my plan is to make the Georgie dress from Sew Over It, because I've used my free code to get a free pattern with joining the PDF club. I've used it to get the Georgie dress, and I'm planning to have a go at it, and I think I'm going to use this because I think I'll be able to get away with it for wearing for work as well as you know, casually as well. So I really like that. So I think I've got 3 metres of it. This was £4 a metre. I got one more coating fabric. Yeah, when I was looking for the reds, I saw this, and it's not red, but it's beautiful. This is it here, this gorgeous pink and cream, but it's like a houndstooth. Hopefully you can see that. I think I got 3 metres of this, or 2.5 metres, and the plan is to make another coatigan. I'm going to make a coatigan out of this, and I think I'm going to make the Birder one in the Birder magazine. I'll put a picture of that up here. Yeah, because I think I can wear that for spring as well. It's just beautiful, really lovely. Yeah, really pleased that I've got that. Again, this was the last bit on the bolt, and there was just under a metre left, so she gave me the rest of it. This was £8 a metre. And then finally I got myself a couple of Lycras, because I want to do some more of the tempo tights, the Green Style Creations ones. I've made 2 pairs of those now. One pair didn't quite work. They were a little bit too small for me, but hopefully, because I'm losing weight, I will get into them at some point. And I know, you know, Lycra tights are stretchy anyway, but they really were too small, honestly. So I'm gonna make some more, but they had this gorgeous sort of purple Lycra. Well, it's not purple, it's a grapey colour. It's matte Lycra, and it's really lovely quality. This was £4 a metre. They have all colours in the plains, to be honest, but this was the cheapest. So again, I think I've got 3 metres of it, and then there was some left on the bolt which she just gave me, so I've got tons of that. And then I bought this one, which is a printed one. Really like that, and I thought those two will go together really well for the Tempo Tights by Green Style Creations, and I'm going to do a sew along for that. So yeah, I got in touch with Green Style, and they're more than happy for me to do that. So I'm going to do a bit of a tutorial and a sew along on how to make those tights, because they look really impressive, but they're actually very easy to put together. So watch out for that coming up on this channel soon. So that's about it, really. There's loads of fabrics there, isn't there? And I'm really pleased. I absolutely love Waltons. I think it's fast becoming my favourite fabric store. It's great because they're always getting different stuff in, so a monthly trip is always a bit of a must for me. Anyway, I hope whatever you're doing and whatever you're up to, you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll be back with you really soon. Take care, bye.